Here's a story you probably won't believe. A 42-year-old guy named Mike, classic Gen X, grew up on dial-up internet, VHS tapes from Blockbuster, and a stack of AOL CDs that promised free hours online. He was the kind of guy who was told the old-school formula: go to college, land a stable job, stick it out until retirement. But decades later, Mike's life looked nothing like the promise. He was stuck in a job he hated, bills piling up, retirement money non-existent, and the future looking more like a question mark than a plan. One night after work, sitting at his kitchen table with a cheap cup of instant coffee, he stumbled onto YouTube videos talking about artificial intelligence. He saw ChatGPT spitting out essays, Midjourney creating artwork in seconds, AI bots that could automate entire businesses. For a guy who once thought Napster was the future of music, this stuff felt like science fiction. Out of curiosity, Mike started experimenting. He built a simple AI chatbot for a local pizza place and charged them $100. Then he did another, and another. It wasn't a goldmine, but for the first time in years he felt a spark of excitement. Maybe he didn't have to stay trapped in the 9-to-5 forever. Then came the night that changed everything. While scrolling through Discord, he found a private group hyping up an AI-powered crypto trading bot. The members swore it was the real deal, an algorithm, smarter than Wall Street traders, scanning markets 24/7, reacting faster than any human could. The group called it the future of finance. Mike had seen scams before. He'd lived through the dot-com bubble. He remembered when MySpace promised to change the internet. He'd watched people lose money in shady online schemes. His instincts screamed it was too good to be true. But something inside him whispered, what if this is the chance you've been waiting for? So he took the gamble. He invested $500, just enough to test the waters. A week later, he checked his account. His $500 had doubled. He refreshed the page, convinced it was a glitch. But no, it was real. The bot had doubled his money in 7 days. His heart raced. He felt like he'd discovered a hidden cheat code. Over the next month, the bot kept winning. A few hundred here, a few thousand there. Mike withdrew some of the profits, paid off a credit card, even surprised his wife with dinner at a nice restaurant, something they hadn't done in months. Friends started noticing. What's your secret, man? They asked. Mike brushed it off, but inside he felt invincible. Like Gordon Gekko with a laptop, riding a wave no one else could see. Then he pushed harder. He threw in 5,000, then 20,000. Eventually, his entire savings. And the money exploded. In under 3 months, his portfolio shot past 6 figures. He'd never seen numbers like that in his account before. $150,000, sitting there, growing by the day. He walked around with a swagger he hadn't felt since the 90s. He thought, this is it. This is how I finally escaped the grind. But the market has a way of humbling people. One night, while Mike slept, Bitcoin tanked. Altcoins crashed. The so-called perfect AI bot didn't know when to quit. It kept trading, kept doubling down, and by morning, the damage was done. His $150,000 had shrunk to $40,000. Overnight. Gone. Just like that. He stared at the screen in disbelief. His hand shook. His stomach felt hollow. Years of savings evaporated in a single night. And in that moment, he realized the truth. The AI wasn't magic. It wasn't a genius. It was just code, algorithms running on probabilities. He had gambled his future on something he didn't understand, and it had burned him. The dream of easy millions was shattered. But instead of giving up, Mike made a choice. He pivoted. He returned to the AI tools that had first sparked his excitement. But this time he treated them like tools, not lottery tickets. He built chatbots for small businesses, dentists, mechanics, gyms, charging real money for real solutions. He automated content creation for small brands that couldn't afford agencies. He launched an AI-powered crypto newsletter, translating complicated financial news into simple insights for everyday people. Slowly, the money returned. Not in the explosive, overnight way the bot had promised, but in a steady, reliable way. Within a year, Mike was earning more than he ever had before. And this time it was stable, sustainable, real. Mike's story is a warning and a roadmap. AI can make you rich, but it can also wreck you. It can be the most powerful tool you've ever touched, or the fastest way to lose everything if you treat it like a get-rich-quick scheme. The difference is how you use it. Mike learned the hard way that AI isn't a magic button. It's a tool, and like any tool, it depends on the hands that wield it. So if you're watching this, remember his story. Don't gamble your future away on promises of overnight riches. Use AI to build something real. Because the truth is, AI won't make you a millionaire overnight, but it just might change your life if you use it the right way. And if you want to hear more stories like this, more AI hustles, crypto plays, and strategies for financial freedom, make sure you hit subscribe to Dollarmart 20s, because this is just the beginning of what AI can do for people willing to use it wisely.